I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a pretty loose pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great ball, and he's in here! Now it's Torres. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Gives it back. No, that pass isn't the best. And it's Salah. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Quality ball. Rice. Now he's got space here. Chance! Ronaldinho. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nice looking ball. Howson with the clearance. And it's Bellingham. Threads one in. Ronaldinho. Maradona. And he's forced to go back. Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bellingham. Can he finish? There it is! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, he's been caught on it! Cantona! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Maradona. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Tries to pass it through.
Good read, needed to be. Spread out to the left. And the keeper's got it again. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's been cut out, well played. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Not the most accurate pass. Danielson.
Ronaldinho. Maraton tries a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
And it's Cruyff.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival.
Rodri.
Danielson. Makaleli. Cantona.
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And the comeback is complete!
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mohamed Salah plays the ball back. And it's lofted through here.
Shot could be decent, chance! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Taken back almost at once. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, good spread. Mohamed Salah. Rice, looking to play him in. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. And he shoots! Just off target.
Cantona certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Stood up well to him there. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? He's in space and looking for options. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pinches it off him. Cantona. Howson is the team's great visionary. That is good alertness. Played out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. Son Heung-min. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Maradona. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away? Maradona receives it in a wide position. And he gets rid in a hurry. Howson cuts it out, looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Fernando Torres.
He's having a shot!
Oh, the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again!
No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
They say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
In with the challenge. Nicely spread. That has not gone well. And it's Cruyff. Bellingham. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the second half gets underway.
Natal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's a goal kick.
Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Number 9.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Big chance!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. And it's Rodri. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's been won straight back. Beckenbauer. Rodri. Out to the right. Oh, perfectly measured that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Maradona.
Son Heung-min. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Cruyff. Mohamed Salah. Lovely feet. And this is Torres. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Chance for a shot!
Cleared without complication. Looking for options for movement. He's through, now is he in? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitutions taking place.
Roberto Carlos is standing over this one.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Roberto Carlos! He went for the curler. Cruyff. Now there's a shot at goal! It's there! Ahead again! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Costa Curta has a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. Well read, nice interception. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Torres is onto it, and Torres!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And he's there to make the challenge. Throw it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! Now that is commitment to the cause. So their fourth corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played back in. Rodri clears. And this is Roberto Carlos. Son Heung-min. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho looking here to chip it through. This might spell danger.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Great vision. He's ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Great chance!
Decent enough try.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Fernando Torres. Number 5. Franz Beckenbauer. Number 14.
That's a decent clearance.
Son Heung-min.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Mohamed Salah. Number 4.
That's a delicate pass.
Number 16.
Roberto Carlos is
Rodri.
there, and he can get that
Coming on the
clear.
field.
And he's
Number
managed to get
40.
free.
Number 6.
Can he finish?
Number 24.
Oh, that could cost them.
Mbappe.
I don't think he can
Number
quite believe
21,
he didn't capitalise
Messi.
on that. He
Number
clearly
11,
fancied his chances.
Raul. Number 23, Beckham. Substitution.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's an imaginative pass. Pickford claims comfortably. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good effort from distance. And that would have been game, set and match.
Del Piero has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Back into the middle, and the pass is intercepted. Kukçu. Oh, some tackle that. Here's Roberto Carlos. Just 5 minutes remaining now. I think we're just about done here. Danger averted for now. Played out towards the right wing.
Nepal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it's the...
Cruyff! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Raul. Played back in. Raul. Nicely weighted ball.
Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ambitious ball here. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
He's shifting and Del Piero!
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Adams pokes it out wide. Aims beyond the defence. Could be danger here.
Takes a shot! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.